the lights were on, and I thought you might be home. I wasn't sure.
Mhm. Looked like I had a mohawk for a second there. Mark 1000. We are operating on roughly a 10-second delay. Hello, welcome to the big show. I hope you're doing well. Your time zone going the way you want it to. I may need to take time off, get my teeth cleaned. I think that's the most major news, because I now have dental insurance. And I've made it this far with no cavities, but I have 2 very tiny cavities that I want to get rid of, but my teeth are a mess. So I may have to take some time off to get them clean. I'm working with the dentist office to figure that out. Just be aware. Otherwise, work is work. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. I definitely need time off in October and December. And other than that, life is life. The horrors persist, but we endure. I'm trying to think of anything. Yeah, I got nothing. I hope you're doing well. And as always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support. And whatever form that support comes in is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there's roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. I think they changed some of the graphic settings. Hold on. And 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a relaxing, fun place for people to hang out and be themselves. Otherwise, we are good to go. Okay, go ahead. I'll load up the game. Should be starting at the beginning of a turn. There we go. Start of turn 107. Hello. Welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically, the Archon Prophecy DLC. Story Map 1. This is our second try, and I went to easy mode. I mean, again, I think I could have beaten a normal, but it would have taken like 700 turns. Our story so far, we are trying to make our way to the center ring, I think. I don't know how many rings are here. So, right, 1, 2... I don't think that all 5 rings are going to be on this map, personally. I could be wrong. 3... Because I don't think this is ring 4. That could be ring 5. I don't know. Anyways, the undead, we got them a chance to find redemption. The frogs we had to go to war with. And again, Belial had no choice. He was like, you have to fight me. So we are fighting him. We fought him. And on normal, we just got into a grind fest where... where is... down here. This Pathway of Ascension 2. He just had it surrounded by armies. We get through, and we grind through, but because of the realm trait that makes all angel units essentially immortal when they hit 25% life. Fun for combat because it means they have 25% hit points. Strategically, it sucks because what happens is they appear, and then they re-heal, and then they just grind through. So again, I would like to see a delay. Just a one-turn delay added to that. So like, if we cause a bunch of units to retreat during turn 107, they don't appear until the start of turn 109. Just to give a chance. But in this playthrough, we did it. We vassalized Deliverance. 13 turns. 500. Is there anything before I decide to boost that? Is there anything like, ooh, I want that? Well, let's see. That's in 13 turns. That's fine. That'll give us 600. That's in 10, so then we'll have a choice. And we've got pretty much everything in here. So, is there anything in here? 10%. Now that I have 3 vassals, right? Yeah, Deliverance and Wrath. I feel like this will be worth it. So we're at 391 gold and 209 mana. Alright, 20 and 7. It's not nothing, but it will get better. I did also grab Pacification. All other free cities for 10. So theoretically, when we conquer and vassalize these guys, they count as a free city now. It will trigger boosting the allegiance of both Deliverance and Wrath. We finished Cycle of Seasons. We are selecting new research. I don't care about the Iron Golem. I forgot to check science. Diffuse Health we might use. So I'll go ahead and grab Diffuse Health. We could grab a 6th hero. I'm gonna pass on that. We have Blooming Projectiles ready. I'll go ahead and cast that. Heroes are making their way to places. Specifically, alright, so you move here, you move here, you move there. These 3 are going to vassalize Reprisal. It's only a size 6 city for some reason. Huh. That's weird. And then they will keep moving south, and we will see if there's a very good or better. Oh, interesting. Huh. I can call a crusade. I don't know how we get rid of those. Oh. There's a magic material right there. So yeah, so we're gonna look at, we lost Arcanium Ore and Haste Berries, but we're gonna get more back. Plus, I didn't see this. We've got brain broke. A magic material there. So yeah, setting up a city down here in the south for us, good idea. Do we have a scout? We do have a scout, and they are going to move in this direction. I think we only need one for now. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Good news. Proceed. Bonded in 90. What are you guys at? Flourishing in 14. That's fine. Heal. Heal. Perfect. You guys can start heading in this direction. There we go. We picked up a Titan. I feel like I'm missing an army. Hold on. Oh no, we rolled them into this backup army. So yeah, you can see 169 versus 93 and 56, 88 and 88. So yeah. And I'm waiting. I assume we're going to have a number of turns before I start crafting. Wait, Town Hall. Yeah, and then you're done. 600, huh? Alright, yep, and we'll just blow through that. Pensatorium can annex another province. Now, we want foresters. And I don't really need the mana for anything. So if I grab this farm as is, right, that gets it to 25, 26, 27. That's okay, but the other thing we want to start looking at is, like, cancel, close, right? You're building stuff. It's got 4 farms. We're building something there. So, and we don't really need a lot of quarries here. Oh, we've only got 3 quarries. But maybe convert one of the farms, like here. And now we can replace it with a forester. Thus boosting, because if you remember, here we have the Smith's Guild. So for every forester we build, we get an extra 5 draft and an extra 5 food. So this one structure is providing 75 draft. Sorry. 35 draft and 35 food. This is science. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, we're gonna have... I guess I passed... Yeah, last time I did this, I had enough... So I must have gone, like, one more over. I guess the city must have been, like, here, and I went from here up. Okay. I'm gonna auto-combat that.
Huh?
Now, we do have Leafskin, so he only saw the Glade Runner, I think. Nope, never mind. He literally only saw 3 heroes. Great, you've got the armory. And we'll go ahead. And it looks like we can go ahead and start this siege. And we will. And we'll do... Ah, yes, the repeaters. Oh, we can do all 4. Close. Go. And they'll siege this down. You're headed. I'm hoping they don't go after him in this direction. Wow. Hold on. Who? Okay, that's smaller. That's smaller. here, here, yes, and there. Feels fine. Yeah, and then we'll have to explore in this direction and experiment with this Crusader host. I could call a crusade, but I don't think there's a point. End turn. Yeah, looks like they're ignoring him. He's headed there. And then straight south. Okay, you can get to the city. You can't get to the city. So we're only going to go to here for now. That. For the foreseeable future, you're all on. Yep, fine. Great. Maybe we do grab a 6th hero. What do we have available? Let's see. We've got a scholarly shepherd. Interesting. A warrior. Another battle saint with magic. Another elementalist. A defender or a death knight. What do I currently have for heroes? Yeah, we're a battle saint. Got a ranger. A death knight. An elementalist and a warrior. So we do need a ritualist. Wouldn't hurt. Which, a shepherd, though. We'll do the minor, but we'll never get the major. Actually, we might get the major. I'm gonna grab this ritualist. Recruit. We'll take a look at their skills. Oh, they went heavy order. Oh, because this is a highman. Oh, okay. Oh, I did not see that. I thought it was one of ours. Alright, that's a little awkward. Oh well. We'll go ahead and reset the skills. We'll grab these. We'll put you as Initiative Materium for Purging Strikes. And Adept of Nature for Decay. Confirm those. I prefer the hostile. And we went with immobilized, weaken, and then the heal last time was regen. At least. I don't know about what to do here. But here I was trying to get to here. We discovered Life Seed wasn't working because of the recall. And I was only using it once a turn anyways. So there we go. We'll grab Spreading Wild Growth to get to reclaiming attacks. Confirm. Okay. End turn. Yep. Auto combat, not a problem. Great. Oh, they're support units. Right. Going at phase. And they get a heal. Which is, no, we'll dismiss. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start this siege. Start. And we'll pick the same 4. Bolt repeaters, battlements, walls, bombardment. Close. You guys will pull up to help. New skill available, which is more casting points. So I can grab that now. I have 7 turns on this? 10 still 10 turns on this? He says. 7 times 6 is 20. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cast that now. Alright, you're heading to there. You are technically heading in this direction, but I don't think she's gonna make the fight. And you're preparing for a siege. So we've got the Valor, we're working on Tithe Collector, and then you've got nothing. Great. So now we've got Diffuse Health. Pick a new tome. Now, we are trying to follow what we did in normal as closely as possible. So, I have sidestepped a little. Because before I think we went Prosperity, Archon, then Decay, then Transmutation. This time I switch it. So we're going to show Tome Library. We're going to do Order Tomes. And if I remember correctly, yeah, we can't grab Archon because we're 1 short. So in order to grab that, we have to grab the Tome of Prosperity. So we'll go ahead and select that.
Fields of gold reveal.
I don't care about the dragon. I do care about the Staves of Grace. And I do care about the Blessed Armor. Let's grab the Blessed Armor first. Great, we've got our Breach. Close, save. And we'll bookmark to this, because it's the furthest one down. Breach! Fight! Auto combat. It's 4-1. We're fine. Yep. Great. Vengeful Archon's Bane. Interesting. Celestial Slayer would be useful. We're gonna go ahead and vassalize the conquered city. You stay here. 7. You have the most health, so you are gonna head in this direction. You're going to there. Didn't trigger, and then you're heading down here. And you're headed here.
Yeah, ma?
And I will move... Oh, we've got a Shade Maker. I'll get rid of the Shade Maker. And replace it with our level 10 hero. We've got some more remains. I think we wait till they're all... What's the word I want? Vassalized, and then we free them. You wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, you're not making anything. Alright, so Sacred Meadow. Per adjacent conduit. Interesting. Yeah, because we had a lot of conduits down here last time. Because we had a ton of quarries up here. So what we might do is... Again, there's a lot... I'm going to have a lot of free space in this city now. I've got 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think last time I must have gone like 1 more over, like from where the teleporter is, and built from there. Because if I go across from there, that gets me this entire area. So, not quite, but close enough. But we do want to start things like the Shrine of Prosperity or adjacent farm or forest. So if we take a look at things, if this counts as a farm and cares about conduits, converting this to a sacred meadow, and then rebuilding, like, in here, a few conduits, not the worst idea. Right? We could put that there. A Temple of the Prophet cares about adjacent conduits. So if we give up this quarry, the Shrine of Prosperity there, and the Herbalist. Ooh, actually, hold on. Keep the meadow. Herbalist. There's 3. Herbalist here. Temple of the Prophet here. Because we might convert this to 1 as well. And we'll let that tick. Wait, did I grab? Yes, I did. Alright. And then here... Shrine of Prosperity cares about farms and foresters. Yeah, this one's a bit of a mess. And in here we want lots of quarries, so this one might not get the Shrine of Prosperity. Cancel. We could give up a forester. Right? Giving up a forester or a farm. Like, there's 2, there's 2, 3, there's 4. So we'll give up that forester and call that good. And you're making stuff, but you need a Shrine of Prosperity. Which, if we put here, would then boost... Or here. Hold on. Where are we putting our Temple of the Prophet? There. Right, so if we put a Shrine of Prosperity here, it gets a boost from 2 sources. Or, sorry, this will get a boost from 2 sources, not 1. That's pretty good. So we'll let that tip. And then we're good. Saladria. Alright, so... Oh, right, we're grabbing the knowledge. It's always the knowledge. Because we... knowledge boost is 2 required. We're going to... Where's the fiber? Use the 5 to you. Call that good. You're headed in this direction. Interesting. Right, it does have a magic material. You're headed in this direction. You guys are waiting. You have spells ready to cast. Nothing I want to cast. We have the Breach made, so we'll go ahead and save yet another bookmark. Overwrite. Great, we'll trigger this. Auto combat, not a problem. Close. Dismiss. Yes. Trigger another fight. Great. Party Cloak of Fortune. I am actually going to go ahead and just shred that one. Vassalized Conquered City. Hero leveled up. This is our warrior. And again, Adept of Nature for Withering Decay. we don't want anything there. So I guess we just get the Grim Executioner. Because we want to get to War Seeker as quickly as possible. Now the question is, I think we give him the Archon's Bane. Party Meal isn't bad. Who else? Oh. They leveled up, and again, add up to Nature, into Withering Decay, and the 1 point you do have, evocations deal a shit ton more damage. Do we have any spells? Yeah, we need to give you a better weapon. Everyone's got... Ah, you don't. So do we want to give you the Hardy Mail? They get status resistance. I feel like hit points and then ignore status resistance is probably better. Do we have another mage unit? You're the mage unit, you're melee, you're mage, but what you have is really good. Right? Ignore status and it gives magic boost. Yeah, I think we might shred the other stuff. You wait.
Yeah.
You're staying with him because of your elitist. So you're there. So you get to explore in this direction. Interesting. We have some more remains collected. We'll just go ahead and immediately sell those. Enter. Okay. Pensatorium can annex yet another province. Yeah, so if we grab... Oh, we do need a third farm. Sorry. Oh, whoa. Okay. This feels good, and then convert that farm into... there. Ah! There's more haste berries here. So we want to try to grab these. And you go there. I think I need yet another scout. So I'll go ahead and build another scout. Sure. And you're definitely headed in this direction. You're headed... So what happens... That's fine. Attack anyways. Do we go evil? Is that an evil act? It is not. It just turns them hostile. I'm okay with that then. Right? And turn. Great. Blessed Armors is up and running. We'll grab Blessed Armors. We'll go into here. Not the worst. I don't think there's a reason to lock it, though. I'll just grab the Staves of Grace. You're headed in this direction. Pop this. And then south. You're headed to here. You're headed... here, auto combat. Yep, that's fine. Adept amplifier. Take that reward. Oh. Not you. You. We'll throw that on you because of the 20% magic damage. And we'll throw the other one on our ritual list. We're good.
Huh?
Great. Alright, so we vassalized Wrath, which now has 19 pop as opposed to 6. Something weird's going on here. Sorry. Reprisal, which sucks to be you guys. Oops, sorry, we'll give you Whispering Stone, so you get Vassalage in 1. We'll start getting some science, some magic, and some gold from them. Plus, we'll get access to the Arcanium and the Haste Berries. You can just wait a turn, that's fine. You're headed here. Accompanied by a single scribe, a hooded man, humble yet exalted, awaits you at the bottom of the ziggurat stairs. So the Oracle of Alinor divined the truth, the man speaks. And there comes one bearing a letter of need who walks in starlight of Arctica? He looks at the sky where indeed the constellation of Arctica glooms brighter than ever. Well then, you must be on your path to Emnora. That is so, let it be known to you that you have arrived at the lakes of Sagacity, where the waters are near the tree. I am Anon, keeper of prophecies, the man says, looking his hood. Who are you? I am Giant King, so we either get some Imperium, Seeker of Truth, which gives us more knowledge, but doesn't really do much for us, or we grab some good alignment. I think I just grabbed the good alignment. A pilgrim, I see, Anon says principally, his thoughts veiled beneath his hood. It's rare for a stranger to visit the lakes of Sagacity. You are free to enter our houses of wisdom and engross your mind in the presence of our blessed waters. Let the prophecies of our oracles sink in. The Allfather's light bespeaks the fate of our cosmos. There's a word for you. Anon explains empathetically, yet he who gazes at the well will drown in its truth. Thus the Order of Augurs watches only its faint reflections, echoed as starlight. Stroll beneath the domes of our observatory, spoke with Anon ends his speech, and you may yet reach Emnora. So now we're at peace with Anon. We have open borders. Agree to study the Order of Argus prophecies. Back to Domas? Alright, 2 for marble and basalt. Agree. So we have to clear these. Alright, that's fine. I don't mind being friendly with you. Because theoretically, if we can get to friendly with them, maybe we can get to the point of buying magic items from. Alright. So we're just gonna put you on auto. Or we've completed Imperial Essence. Great, that gives us more extra Imperium. We've got Haste Berries. We've got a new Vassal. Yeah, 800. So we've got Pacification times 3. I'm sure I could have staggered it. But oh well. End turn. Having ascended to the 3rd ring of Nora, Myopthera appears before you, her face pale as marble. The visions are growing stronger, are they not, Anbudin? She asked, and you know she needs no answer. I spoke of this before, as you recall. The astral flows of Emnora are like dangerous nerves of each ascended soul. The higher you move up, the stronger your feels will become, till they step through the looking glass, manifesting into phantasms, assaulting your sanity and life. You must master your fears. I'm gonna rain Myopthera prophecies, or you will succumb to the incarnation of woe. Wow, so in 7 turns, an army of manifested fear will spawn to attack you. I shall be ready when the time comes. We lose mana. I mean, why would you not choose this? Oh, because now it's 5 turns instead of 7. Yeah, well, fine. I'm good. So our ruler leveled up. And we're going to grab Forge Master. So I know that's locked in. And I can make the best weapon I possibly can. Blessed Armies is ready. We'll go ahead and enchant. Great. Still doing good on mana. You're headed this way. You are all set. So I guess we just head back in this direction. As quick. Because we do have a teleporter. As we can. And you're coming with. There we go. Yeah, I guess you can head in that direction too? Oh. Was there a teleporter in here? That's not a teleporter. Fire Shrine. Ah, they have an Archon gate. Okay. Alright. And we're gonna have to do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, right. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So well, but we can't grab this one, so that doesn't count. Ooh. I think we might go here, right? And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think here's where we settle the city. If I've done my math correctly. Good news, proceed. Oh, interesting. If you're already at Supreme, we just got Reckoning. You're there. You're working. You're at Flourishing. We're gonna withdraw from you and throw you in here. Just to push these three along as quickly as we can. Great, good news, proceed. Negotiation succeeded, good news, proceed. Released his vassal, that's fine. And then we're good. Great, Stabs of Grace. Guardian of Affluence, we'll go ahead and cast Stabs of Grace. This should also give a 10% damage boost. Any unit enchantment should somehow boost, like, I know it's a support enchantment, but it should still give a damage boost, just so support units don't fall behind in damage as much. Okay. You go there. We have another army. Okay, hold on. What? You go here. You can step there. Oh! Oh, did I move them the... Hold on. Did I move them the wrong way? Oh, sorry. I moved you the wrong way. I apologize. You're headed... here. You're headed there. And then into friendly territory. Yeah, I don't know if he'll make it now. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think we parked the city here. And that should allow... It'll take a while, but that should allow him to get everything. If I've done my math correctly. So let's go ahead and build an outpost. We will take expanded governor so we can get a 4th city. You can park your butt there. You can park your butt there, and then we will end. Okay. I'm sorry, I put you so out of position, I apologize. There you go. That's close enough. Yep, and you can head in new skill. Alright, and we'll grab resource for vigor. Too good not to have. We have an outpost founded. I will take the time to build the palisade walls. Alright, and then I'll put you on auto. And you're waiting until we get ambushed. You're waiting until we get ambushed. You're guarding that city. We'll go ahead, cast Staves of Grace. Great. 4 turns left. Ugh, yeah. So, rally is started. End turn. Okay. Alright, so we will make it to at least the 4th Saladri, huh? Yeah, this is a mess in here. The goal of mine needs to be surrounded by forts. So let me grab... I don't know if that counted, but we'll see. You're parking your butt there.
Where?
You're exploring. You're on your way. In this direction, negotiation succeeded. Great, good news, proceed. I'll boost it to cut it down to 2 so we can get it as high as possible. End turn. Right? Settle here. That gives us this area. And then, yeah, that should be enough to get everything. Change of heart. As a shepherd. Oh, we could make her an elitist. But I think I want to stay shepherd. Stay your course and it shall be fulfilled. And Emporium can annex another province. Go ahead and grab this. Then if I'm doing my math correctly, we'll grab this forest. Slap it here. And convert this farm to a forester. And you can go there. Walls, grab the watchtower. I don't know if that does anything for the city. We'll go ahead and grab it. New skill. Alright, so we need to grab this. Ooh, in about 3 or 4 turns. Mark the scene. Great. End turn. Affluence. Awakening from a nightmare. You find the subjects of your perturbation? That is a word. But it's a weird word to say. Vividly taking shape. The skies are open as the dragons descend with destruction, ready to tear down your cities. Their eldest warrior awoke with a problem light and invoking the horrors of Meridia's fall. Oh. The manifest meaning we must resist. That's a free pass. So we'll select that. Pick a new tome. And now we will grab Tome of the Archon.
Rejoice, for the Archons descend from the heavens once again.
And we want
The day
both
of
Pure
reckoning has
Soul
arrived, and
and
you stand
Holy Order.
exalted with titans and angels.
So we'll lock this. Pure Soul is more important. Oh, okay. This did not work the way I thought it would. Okay. I thought this would be more of a, oh, I'm being attacked. But I guess not. So it looks like we're going to put some armies on defense. Make sure you guys are together. And I kind of want to get my I want the ritualist in on this? Or the mage? Except these are not celestial units, are they? These are dragon units. They're flying. They're dragon. Okay, so they don't count as celestial. So it doesn't matter who I put into it. Let's get the ritualist in on this. This could be fun. There you go. Alright, you three are offense. You three are setting up to be defense. You should have 6 armies. Actually, you do need to stay here until we get this over and done. We can be integrated. We're still at 800. We got one more turn left. Good news, proceed. Okay. Can't boost anything, so we'll go ahead and end that turn. I assume they're gonna put my city under siege instantly. Yep, not unexpected. Oh, interesting. They chose headlong assault, which is going to weaken them in honors. So we can be a little cheeky and choose Cycle of Seasons. Right? Throw this in here. Throw you here. Throw you there. Done. 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 You're all set. You're all set. Under siege. Save bookmark. Right. So now we get the Autumns of Seasons buff. We trigger this. Should be a stomp. I shouldn't lose anything. We've got the Beacon of Valor. We've got Caltrops. We've got a Golem Mine. And we have Cycle of Seasons. Auto call. Yeah, not a problem. Please. We got the Enchanted Seer, which is an instant shred. Now, here's a question. Did that count? No, I don't think it counted for pacification. Okay. Our mains have been collected. Sell those instantly. Plenty of gold, so that's not an issue. And then we take a turn. What do we have access to? So right now we don't have Focus Crystals, Fireforged Stone, Astral Dew, or Tranquility. We can't Wizard's Bond you. Passive. Just meant we'll go away in 3 turns. Dropping it down to -100. Cancel. Can we send a gift? Like if I give you gold? Can I do... Is there a way to... I'll get this to I'll send gold. I've got the money every turn. Eagle Mount. We'll take... I don't know who to give that to, but we will take it. Great. So that's at 10. We still got the pacification bonus for 2 more turns. So we will take advantage of that as much as we can. You're good. You're good. You're good. We'll start making another army to help with their defense. So I think... Oh, I can't. Not yet. Because I don't have Archon's Gate. Can I build an Archon's Gate? I can. Let's go ahead. Slap an Archon's Gate over every teleporter we can. Go ahead and grab. Make this a quarry and turn it into a shrine of prosperity. I think is the way to go. Really? Only one? Huh. Alright, well, my bad. And then build the Garden of Affluence there, Garden of Affluence there, Garden of Affluence there, and an Archon Gate. In that order. Frank the Zenith. You're on defense. You're on defense. So, Guardian, Blade Runner, Architect. Guardian, Blade Runner, into Titan. We could do a Storm Giant. But I'd rather have a Titan. Alright, you three can head out, I guess. Tufa, Marble, and Basalt. Oh, so we'll just head here. Are you on auto? Okay, you're on auto.
Huh?
And we'll give you the Eagle Mount. Arsenal-wise, hold on. Now, Magic Origin Slayer could still be useful, but that can get shredded. This one and this can be shredded. I'll keep the reinforced armor. Because I think I'd rather you have this than the hardy mail. And because our units have such low defense base. Right there is fine. Again, defense, defense. Step here, defense. Didn't use proceed. So are we still one more turn for pacification? End turn. And then just as wasn't gonna. There we go. We'd have to pick a fight with the Crusader host, and I want to get the quests out of the way. We're done for now. In you go. Let me grab nightly orders before I forget. And I gotta wait 3 turns. If I do a work camp, yeah, that's fine. Did I grab? Yeah. Alright, so we've got Pure Soul. Select new research. We'll grab Holy Aura. Start casting Pure Soul. Head in this direction. The Lady of the Lake. Wandering the lakes of Sagacity, you find a lone woman watching the waters as she notices you. As she notices you, she looks up. I was told that one has arrived with intentions not unlike my own, she speaks, revealing her fair elven face. And though it is my great desire to know more, I must not ask about the great Umber War, for it would grieve me too much while I sit here idly reading Astral Tea Leaves. My name is Oh no! It was Julia of House Ineos. I'm going to introduce herself, and I too am on the path to Nora. Oh no! Yeah, no. This is gonna break you, honey. Your house has been split asunder. Oh, interesting. Or so they say. Staying at the Lakes of Sagacity has soothed my mind. She continues after a while, observing the astral sea, listening to the Order of Augurs, reading Archon tracks about prophecies. It's all part of a journey I did not expect. My heart is too restless to savor these gifts. Perhaps it is not my fate to reach Amnora myself. Perhaps Julia turns to you again, been brought here as an aid. Allow me to help you interpret the prophecies, Julia urges you, so you can reach the High Council. Arcane Governor. Oh, she's a ritualist. Man! Yeah, sure. And now we're 7 of 7. Ooh. So what I'll do is... So this is gonna get messy. You're level 9. You step out. You're working your way in. There we go. And we'll take a look at her skills. And, unfortunately, that means... No, not you. You are now getting reinforced armor. We'll shred the hearty now. In you go. Yeah, and you can... Architect Shade. So we can cancel this last shade. You up the Titan. And we'll have 6 armies on defense. 3 armies on defense. 3 on offense. And 1 kind of just roaming up. For now. Alright, yeah. Great, we've got Affluence. Saladria can annex yet another province. I don't know if I want a Forester or a farm. I'll throw a Forester there. This is per adjacent farm of Forester, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Nope. Still need 2 more turns. Alright. End turn. So you can actually head to, like, here. You go there. You go there. So she's got an army ready to go. Great. Breaking in. The gold and everything. No reason to rush things. Save game. This is probably gonna be a fight. Because I have to go in by myself. Right. Before I forget, you get the shielding charged mantle. I mean, I guess. And our hero goes in. Explore. Entering the central hall of the Tufa Fatu Domus, you hear the gentle splashing of water. The noise comes from the enormous fountain located right below the cupola roof of the observatory. Most of the savants of the Order of Augurs are watching the fountain and its ever-shifting reflections from a variety of viewpoints within the hall. The concerted silence is oddly captivating, enticing you to join the meditations. While the Archon savants gaze at the fountain, you are left to ponder your own steps. Interesting. Explore another area. Go to the courtyard garden. Entering the garden, you're joined by Julia of House Anat. There dwells a beauty in these Archon gardens that I did not expect, Julia says, her eyes closed as she slowly breathes in. We see the Archons as holy warriors, priests, paladins, unaware that they were the world's architects and gardeners. She draws you to a lush bed of flowers. If only they had remembered the beauty of all colors, but by calling bad weeds, they condemned their own works. I feel the presence of the Endalian, distant yet all-encompassing. Can you sense it too? I feel growth. I don't care. Stability, stability. Oh. Let's grab the nature boon first. Not clear. So we gotta do it again. Interesting. Meditate at the fountain. Lose 333 mana. Okay. Interesting. The waters of the fountain are entrancing, aren't they? She remarks with muscular voice. Under their spell, Irith pronounced her fateful prophecy. The ages past and here we still sit, pondering its full meaning. Has the Sun Guard's doom yet come to fulfillment, or is it the destiny of all Archons become revenues at last? The answer is inherent in these waters. It's fun to guess. Hidden yet palpable. Can you read it? Grab some knowledge, because why not? Still not done. Interesting. So now we'll only have one option. Visit the Chamber of Prophecies. As the Oh! We have to be pure good. How close am I to being pure good? I'm at 80. And I need 100. I don't think I can get there. Because that's 90. How to get to 10. Like, if we pick a fight, and they're like, hey, you can just leave, that would give us another 5. But we'd have to do that 2 or 3 times, which is not out of the realm of question. We might come back to that one. And usually is very good or better alignment. Like, if we go up here, well, we'll wait a turn. End turn. Great, there's our Titan. Do-do-do-do-do. Pop that. Speaking of which, we can do effigies once here. After the Zenith. Yeah, I have to build the Zenith first. Okay. Oh. Reckoning 209. We take a look at our free cities real quick. Alright, you're gonna hit Supreme in 2 turns anyways. So we'll just wait for this to hit, and then we'll give it to Wrath. I don't mind waiting. I do have 200 Imperium. Let's grab... Where do I think the teleporter is? I think the teleporter would be here. So, yes. 6 turns is fine. We'll go ahead and cast... Yep, okay. Here are souls. Great. I suppose we can always come back to it. I want to be pure good. I want to take that option. So let's move on to Marvel, I guess. And we'll see what that looks like. And you can go with. Done. Great. And turn. Great. Selecting research. I'm not going to use any of them, so we'll just grab Fanatical Work first to push things along. Now, we might use Celestial Guardians. So I am going to grab that. Let's see what's going on in Basalt. I get the feeling we'll have to be very good to trigger any of them. Right, so this is done. Monument Apex there. Great. Ah, it's 300, right? So it was 200 here. It's 300 here. So they do affect each other. Okay. There we go. Alright, now these guys are good to go. You're on... Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, yeah, you're good. Great. Got a Garden of Affluence there. I want this to be Shadow. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Do I go Order? I don't want Order, though. That's the thing. I kind of want it to be Shadow. Like I said, I think if you go back on normal, I think there's a way to tweak things so you get Shadow, Order, Nature, and Materium. You still use mostly the same things. Okay. Okay, Whispering Stone has returned. We go to Free Cities, so you're capped, you're not. We'll give you the Whispering Stones. It can take 13 turns. I don't care.
Yeah.
Keep moving them together. And turn. You will pop in a turn. That's good. Don't care. Decent chunk of everything. Plenty of gold. Don't have to worry about gold ever. Great. Now, who do we put in charge of this? We've got agriculture, which isn't a bad one. Even if we end up changing to something else. Like, I would love another scholarly governor to really crank the knowledge. But I think agriculture for now is fun. What is Semnia's? Right, she's the plant person. Alright. And we need to expand in this direction. The first thing we're going to grab is a workshop. And we'll grab... No sheepsies? No sheepsies. This is the important way. There's a gold mine here, so we're going to have to hold off on that. No. That little farm first. You up. Holy Aura. Cast that. A lot of mana there. That's okay. Then queue up Awaken Tools. Then we pull you this way. And these guys will attempt to go into this direction and pick a few fights. Let's see if we can get...
Alright.
To very good alignment. Yeah, there's almost an argument for starting a war with these guys, beating them down to get to pure good, but I'm not sure it's worth it. New skill, which is Martial Ancestry, so we're saving up for Martial Ancestry at this point. Awaken Tools onto our newest city. That's fine. Now they'll pop in a turn. Then we grab the gold mine, because this is going to be... Oh, this can be a farm or a quarry. This will be that. And then I think we swing this way. So we're kind of going this way. You two are headed in this direction. To deal with this. To see if we can we can overwhelm this enough, like, hey, will you just let us go? Now, interesting, they have not grabbed this. Yep. So I said we're heading up in this direction. Oh, it is occupied. I've got one turn. Interesting. I might have to wait till we get some backup. Because I do like to have squads of 3 armies. So here, Blade Runner, Architect, Guardian, Blade Runner, Guardian, Titan. And we'll go ahead and start rushing that out. We want to go like here. Can we? Okay, so this is... Okay. So we have no way to claim that. Great. I could grab a Tyrant Knight, which is interesting. On Exemplar. Enter. Alright. Incarnations of Draconic Wrath. Awakening from Nightmare. Yep. Dragons Descend. Yeah, Saladria. On Saladria, I mean, Rust Resist. How strong are they? 445, 1311. Alright. So, out and go. They should be fine.
Huh?
Celestial Guardians. New tome. Now, to stick with what we've done before, I have to grab Tome of Transmutation for the Transmutation Circle. So go ahead and grab that.
Once mastery of the mineral realm has been achieved,
We'll grab
one may bring about the truly wondrous.
Adaptive Armor first. I guess we'll go here, is what we'll aim for. You're going in. Yep. Alright, so we'll save game. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. forward, trigger, auto combat. Great. Charged mantle. Ooh. Oh, that's another one. Hold on. Take that reward. The provoking pipe we can shred. You go here. So now we can slap down some transmutation circles. So we're going to pick up a second Archon blood and a second haste. So we need a focus crystal, a fireforged stone, an astral dew, and a tranquility. Let me make a note of that. So focus crystals, fireforged stone, astral dew, ability. Say, in no particular order. So, after the apex, this is a gold one. So I already have a golem mine. I can give up a quarter, right? Because I'm at 3. I can give up a farm. Would be even better. I don't think there's anything that benefits from other gold mines. The Tide Collector. Yeah, per adjacent farm of Forester, the Golem Mine, per adjacent quarry. So honestly, that quarry, this would actually be better up here. Right? And this benefits from nothing. So, if I convert this back into a quarry, I can build a golem mine up here to take advantage of this quarry and this quarry. And then convert... Wait, hold on. I might be... Hold on. Abort. Can I just slap it down? Yes. If I build this here as a tranquility pool, rush it, great. Then I can build the golem mine up here to get a better boost. Okay. Here... What? Well, yeah, I can just slap it right here. It counts as a gold mine, so this isn't going to change anything. We'll go ahead and Astral Dew next. Great. And then here I can give up a Forester or a quarry. Yeah, there's no bonuses. If I grab this Forester, I can build a transmutation circle there. Do I want less draft or experience? Let's do experience and we'll do draft last. Okay, and these guys just went. Good. You're done there. You're taking a turn. You're done. You're done. After the workshop, what's boosted? Yeah, this. Yeah, so you'll grab a quarry next. So that should boost the shrine. So we'll go ahead and queue up the shrine. Done. Hero leveled up. This is our ranger. He is owed, I think, big game hunter. to get invigorating takedown into kill shots. Charged Mantle would be better. Ooh, okay, so this is Nor +1. It's already 7. So I think the Charged Mantle would be better on you. Mains have been collected. Go ahead and sell and turn. We're at the halfway point, so I do need to run an ad break if you're watching on Twitch. If you don't want to see it, go ahead and hop over to YouTube and or subscribe. Okay, so where did they go? Alright, great. I've got the mana. There's no reason not to. For this one. They're not under siege yet. So I'll just do this. I kind of want them to trigger the siege. Hurry that. Alright, so we'll save. So this is going to be a series of choices. I think. Explore. Yeah, so the prophecies is what ends it. Got it. Both of you find the Order of Argos working in silent. Whoa! There's a word I've never seen before. Her, and I've read a lot of books. I feel like they have someone on staff whose only job is to just find words no one uses in English and throw them in somewhere. Sedulousness is the noun for the quality of being sedulous, meaning diligent, careful, and persistent in application, attention, or effort. It describes someone who works hard, pays close attention to detail, and doesn't give up easily. Okay, sedulousness. Word of the day. Engaged in various archiving tasks. However, as you walk through the cupola hall, hushed whispers start to spread while the augurs covertly glance in your direction. At least one of the savants steps up, speaking to Myopthera. It is a great pleasure to welcome you back in the house, this house of wisdom, sister. You'll find that we kept your works in high esteem. Turning to you, this savant adds, the friends of Myopthera are welcome guests. By all means, take a look around. So climb the stairs to the observatory room. Reaching the starlight roof of the basalt Factudomus, you find Julia of House Enoch deep in thoughts. Being confronted with a prophecy that has shaped the lives of my family and of entire races of Athla is staggering, Julia says once she notices you. The Order of Hymen formed around a very specific belief. The belief that Myopthera's prophecy spoke of the then still young human race. They let the elves seed world after world for humans to inhabit, so they might ascend to Archonhood until my father broke their ancient agreement on Athla. Julia's eyes grow misty as she gazes at the stars above. We never knew about the cosmic stakes involved. We all suffered the consequences. Alright, console Julia of how... Yeah. Why not? Explore. So now, we'll take Myopthera to a side room to speak in private. Once alone, before you can confront her, Myopthera already raises her voice. I knew this conversation would come, she says, touching her temples, and at this stage you deserve to know more. Long time ago, in a different life, I used to be an Archon of the Order of Honor. After my epiphany, the consequences of my own prophecy were daunting. The rise of the Order of Hymen, the dressing of entire worlds for humanity, the growing tensions with other races. I despaired, unable to stop what my words had set in motion. So only after the Gloom Watch found me in exile that my prophecy, and thus my life, received new meaning. Myopthera concludes her reminiscence. Now I foster the dreamers, the true children of Twilight. Or her trusting. That should give good! Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so none of these Oh, this is interesting. As the Chamber of Prophecies, a beacon is lit from within its floating light. A familiar voice, Mayathere's voice, recites. Young are the children of twilight, their creative powers unbound. Not ours is their will to guide, in need of a freedom profound. Fear not their dreams in violent night, ward them from harm and boundaries cold. From cradles shaped to their delight, the sublime destiny will unfold. The voice of silence, the prophecy of Mayatere still not hold us back. I mean, I don't see a reason to do this. Hold on, let's bookmark this. Save game. Explore. Same thing, we choose the fight. Auto combat. Even if I lose, yeah. Close. That triggers something. While your words still echo to the Chamber of Prophecies and non-entity, as you can see, Anbaden, he says, the interpretation of a prophecy can cause division even among us Archon. In a sense, it is the reason why the Order of Augurs exists. So a healthy theological discourse can be had on the matter of cosmic importance, where other orders formulate dogmas to guide their followers. I like this option. Formulate dogmas to guide the followers. We formulate doubt, or it is when we stop doubting what the gravest missteps have taken. For disbelievers, doubt appears to be the enemy of faith, yet it is often he without doubt who is forsaken. They're not wrong. I'm kind of with this. I'm gonna save this as bookmark 1. And then I'm gonna load bookmark 2. Because I want to see what happens if we choose the research option. Explore, trigger, research. Same thing. Huh. Almost. Okay. Versus. I will save this as bookmark 3. Oh no. We should. Oh, we don't have that here. We'll save this as bookmark 3. Save. So. I don't know how much fighting, right? Because bookmark 1 should be the clear. Yes. I want to take this one just for the experience boost. Alright, let's see if we can do the Marble of Fatudumus. Yep, that's fine. Fatudomus? In that direction. Okay. Wait. Have they started the siege yet? They still haven't started the siege, so wait. You guys are good to go. You can head in. Oh, we have to go around. Direction. Clear these guys. Done. Done. Blade Runner. Guardian. Let me grab... Because it's important to grab down here first. I think. Let me grab that Forester just to boost this in the storehouse. Actually. grab this, then the storehouse, and then we'll see where things go. Great. So all we're missing is a Fireforged stone. Alright, this is gonna get messy. We have a lot of quarries right here. So building out these as quarries, not a bad idea. There's a gold mine there. I don't think the Fireforged stone gives me anything I absolutely need. So if I go primary, big old hammer. Right, because for death damage, I need a second Archon blood. I don't care about fire damage. What if we go second Archon's blood instead to grab death damage? How long would that take to make? Oh, 4 turns. Okay. I think maybe we're looking at that. Because even if we look at, like, say, head, right? It's focus crystals. We won't get to that. Well, I don't know if I need to go with 15 hit points. I don't care about the protection. Yeah. I kind of want a second Archon blood instead, so I can go death. So signature skill is available. Oh, right. Adaptive nature. Into withering decay. Honestly, too good not to have. And turn. Alright. Okay. Oh, it's fixed. I cannot declare this. Now we've got adaptive armor. We'll grab steel skin. We'll go ahead and cast adaptive armor. We might need a mana thing. Maybe. Yeah, you guys, well, you go there. You're headed there. And you go there. So I can't get better than peace, right? Even if I send... Aha! I can buy things. Now they're indifferent. Maybe we do start stacking. Maybe we can become allies. Alright. Save game. We'll go ahead and overwrite what we did. Go here. We go here. Look at this. Attack anyway. Kind of want the experience over everything. Great. Yeah, look at this. Ooh. 20% magic damage. Take that. That is even better. Oh. We'll throw this on you. Oh, yeah, sure. Have the one. Oh, right. I can sit here and make miscellaneous wands. I can give them all creations of storms. So I need, what, 7 of these? Right, this just got a huge boost. So I kind of have to grab this. Okay, yeah, so we'll grab that second farm to boost the stonemason, the tavern, and then we'll see where things sit after that. I'm gonna rush this. Right, so, and then the quarry. In that order, I'm probably gonna rush the bathhouse. This is definitely going to be a quarry. Great. Rush the Titan. Starter Titan. Architect. Blade Runner. Guardian. Blade Runner. Guardian. Yep, they're under siege. I don't think they need to help in this fight. Ambitious dreams. Oh. No, stay shepherd. You're a shepherd too. Oh, no, we might be able to pull that one off. Save game. Bookmark 1. Trigger this fight. Oh, they are in range to help. Alright, that's an easy win then. Great. Light vessel of mentorship. I'm just gonna shred that. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Good. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Yep, no need to rush things. Our hero did level up. Great. Adaptive nature. Did this. This is our Death Knight. Right. Diseased is really good. So I'm gonna grab Diseased first. Remains have been collected. Go ahead and sell those. Although I don't need the gold. Maybe I'll start keeping them. Great. Proceed. Don't need to rush anything. Is there any... Ah! I knew there was something. Grab that. And now we have a ton of mana. Do I grab this? I think I do grab that. The question is, who do I throw it on? Not you. Now, this is our Death Knight. Ruler's Retinue. I think we throw it on you. We throw it on the warrior. So now, yeah, damage and crits combined with this crit. So he's got a base 40% chance to crit. And it'll go up from there. So he can get up to 70, if not higher. Okay. Enter. Ooh. Enter. Does someone still have to go? Why is this not ended? There we go. That was cool. Whispering Stone is returned. I guess, just to help you. And we'll boost this and grab that quarry to boost the bathhouse. Half Tribunal in 3, we'll grab that right away. And then the Architect Institute, Market, Shrine. Yeah, that feels good. You step there to heal for a turn. Alright. There we go. Before we explore, we'll go ahead and save bookmark 2. Alright, the voice belongs to an echoing from the couple of the marble factory domus, an ecstatic voice can be heard. The voice belongs to an oracle seated high upon stand. The woman seems to be shaken by visions, bursting out in exclamations, while she clutches at the golden poles of her stance. Several scribes are gathered below the oracle, noting down her revelation, while 3 attendants administer her with waters and oils to relieve her feverish frenzy. Mesmerized by the scene, it takes a while until you ponder what to do. Enter the library. Oh, interesting. Order. Oh! Oh! I'm gonna grab this. Greetings. A glimpse at the wealth of text debating the prophecies has taught me much about the Archon, she says, her fingers slowly moving. This is Julia. Moving over the symbols at the bookshelves, denoting their era and category. They long thought Anon's prophecy foretold the fall of Meridia. Hence, after Meridia had been sieged down, they withdrew from many worlds within. Its divine guard must rest for new powers to rise, which in turn facilitated the Endalian crisis. I urge you to explore these early Archon works, Julia beckons you. I'm gonna grab the Astral Void, and there's a reason for that. Alright, and then these three are good for defense. And we have plenty of gold, plenty of mana. We'll go ahead and rush you, pop you out. Nothing. 300. 300, yeah. So, if I build one city, if I build a monument here, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, I don't think you have anywhere to go. So what we can do is kind of park your ass there. You're fine. Well, here. Your defense. Your defense. Defense. Grab that. And then park your ass here. Explore again. Absorb the Oracle more closely. Fractured light. It is fate. Tainted by traitor's malformed hands, the daughter, she must rejoin the mother. An impossible union of darkness and light. The Oracle collapses, carried to rest by her attendants. As they walk past her, the woman suddenly draws herself up once more. On Surdune's cliffs, new powers rise. After this last revelation, the Oracle is taken to a resting place. Okay. Damn. Alright. Save game. I was hoping for something to trigger our alignment to get to pure good. Explore. Visit the Chamber of Prophecies. Oh. We don't have a choice. I am not giving up Binding Essence. That's a lot of them. So as the Chamber of Prophecies, a beacon is lit. Divine myopia, balanced in chain. Giant empires fall, corruption reigns. From traitors' blood, fate's trail divides. Darkness slain through fractured light. Divine guard must rest for new powers to rise. Who weigh the cost of mercy to avenge demise. In your mind. Fell to its hubris, we must repeat mistakes. Don't have a choice. I might have to fight this one. If I lose a unit, I will fight it. Done. Hardy armor. That's actually not bad. Alright, while your word still echoes through the chambers of prophecy, Anon enters the room. Deem you are destined for something of great importance. He addresses you, smoothing out his robe, for you witnessed a rare moment of true enlightenment, and no less one entwining with my own prophecy, the prophecy of Anon. You may have wondered why our prophecies are named after their prophet. It is quite simple. Once an oracle is basked in the light of truth, the divine sense grows dim, and they will never again reveal the all-father star. So as you see, Anon enters. This is no ending for oracle, only transition to something new. Still 10 good short. Wait a turn. Or a few turns, actually. Alright, we're good. Wait there. Yep. Can't rush the bathhouse. Ruler leveled up, so let's grab. That's not a bad one, actually, but I'd rather have the defense. Siege Master. I don't think this is triggered once. But I'd rather have the summon. And let's go ahead and make another one. Oop, wrong thing. I could get another hero. I don't think I'm going to. Whispering Stone has returned. Really? Max, max, max. Yep, that's fine. We should keep it integrated. Could use proceed. Not gonna. End turn. Pass. Rush. Do. Oh, sorry, down here. Rush. So now we're good on that. I'll spend a little Imperium. What do we want to boost? Oh, we've got a fight to take. Right, I need the Archons. There is... Well, hold on. Do I make this another research? Research. Well, research. 5 researches are half the amount of research. Let's trigger this first. Great. And then head in this direction. Let's boost. And grab the research outpost. Two quarries, 1 forest. Okay, nothing boosted there. Alright, we'll still do this order then. We'll clear this out. You're going where you're going. So we've cleared out 2 of the 3. And I guess you can head... Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Back in this direction. And we'll explore as much as we can to get to pure good. If I can't get to pure good, I can't get to pure good. That's all it comes down to. Boosted you. Nothing I want to make there. Great. End turn. Pass on that. Boost that. Traveling. Yeah. You're traveling. Trigger this. I'll go ahead and disenchant that. Huh? We'll head back in this direction, and we'll just do a sweep this way. I'm hoping at some point we'll get a few options like, listen, just go away. We'll grab some good bull points, sort of thing. Grab that quarry to grab this forester. Grab the academy, right? And then, then we can slap down whatever we want up here. But that gives us 2 of everything. And yeah, quarry. Either way, quarry there, forester, research there, I think. You're going here, take a break. Not sure what's going on there. Got 8 turns till we get attacked again. We're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Archon Blood acquired. End turn. Pass on that. Boost this to grab this forester. And then you need to head in this direction. We've got some fights over here. Again, I'm hoping we'll overwhelm them. More importantly, especially if we bring this guy along. So we might overwhelm them to the point, like, listen, if you let us go, we'll just go. Okay, remote, spread full cycle. Okay. So we've got steel skin, select new research. Don't care. Don't care, so we'll grab this to cycle through it. Again, won't use any of those. We'll get rid of burden with guilt. We're headed in this direction. I'm not gonna pick the fight yet. Because these two armies and the armies down here might be like, oh, we are so overwhelmed, you get good boy points. So what are you missing? What are we looking at? Mason Hall is a 3rd farm. We'll boost that. And we'll grab this as a farm for now. No reason to rush it. We'll grab Mason Hall. Draino. To me, the Academy is more important. Oh, and Town Hall. We'll do that for now. We're traveling. We're traveling. Traveling. You're waiting. You can... Well, no, you can wait where you are. We'll ignore that. Spell ready to cast. We will cast Steel Skin. Gonna take a couple of turns. That's okay. Still, that's great. And turn, I'll be right back. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm betting on normal. This triggers every 5 turns. With Burden of Guilt, new tone. Now. Originally, the plan was, oh, from here. We go to Nature Affinity. From here, Nature's Wrath, no, sorry, Paradise, for Gaia's Chosen, Fortress of Vines, the Garden of Bliss, even more mana, that sort of thing. But because of this one Shadow Affinity, I'm gonna sidetrack and grab Tome of the Cryomancer. We can't make use of this, because we're not gonna have any, oh, well... Yeah, we don't need the mana, so we can make use of that.
When all the world has turned to ice,
yeah, Frostblades is still just 2. Great. Maximum population. They can annex yet another province. We'll grab that quarry to boost that gold mine. More importantly, mainly just because we can. I mean, I don't think it changes. It adds 5 extra research. Yeah, and you don't have one. Oh, no, you do have. Oh, we do have some frost here. All right, good to know. All right, wait another turn. Yeah, so you're going there, you're going there, you're going there. So we're trying to grab good boy point to try to get to pure good by intimidating the hell. Go ahead and watch that. Okay. So, because we have 3, what that means is now we can build a monument foundation in here. Do I give up a gold mine? Yes. I'll give up the gold mine, dedicate it to Shadow. Shadow, thank you. Confirm. So now, we'll start heading down the Shadow tree. I mean, this is going to be useless. That's going to be useless. That's going to be useless. That doesn't hurt. That's going to be useless. Still useful. Still useful. Doesn't hurt. Definitely useful. Wouldn't hurt. But, like, I'll grab everything in here if I've got the Imperium for. Alright, this city. I'm going to attract another one. Do we want a forester or a quarry? We grab the quarry. No, that's gold. We grab this quarry. It kind of gives us a few more options. Perfect. So that should be in range. Save game. Please be good boy points. Please be good boy points. Ugh. Yes! Allow them to go. Plus 10 alignment. Yes! Ooh, take that reward. And we'll go ahead and throw it on you. Just because. Well, now we are pure good, which means we can now take the pure good option in here. Great. Go ahead, cast Steel Skin. Close. Don't care. We're pure good! End turn. There's Frost Blades. Shuffle. 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 We're looking for Frost Arrows. Nope. There they are. Go ahead. Cast Frost Blades. No, it does add... Great. Meaning we absolutely... So if we take a look at our units, right? Now... Against Celestial unit, 9 turns into -4. On average, we'll say 10 damage, and the 5 probably turns into like 8 damage. So decent boost there. So there we go. Alright, so save, bookmark 1. Now you can take the pure good option. Boop. Explore. Prophecies. From darkness whole the sun was born. Its light shaped all. Its life gave light. Its light gave life. Chromatic rays through aeons are captured after sun guard strike. Lo, once eclipsed of darkness new, the rising of an upland. Distorts the light, snarls false and true. Its shadows cast bring sun guard's doom. Right, Scourge's doom mustn't be irrevocable. The Revenant should be met with compassion, not fear. Prophecy of Aerith foretold much ill that would come upon the cosmos, he said. Among it, the sundering of my people. Nod points at relief on the wall, depicting a mare floating through astral currents. I know who of the Moonwatch has led you to these shores, Anbuden. Tell Mat there that she is welcome to stay at the lakes of Sagasti as long as she wishes. Easy to condemn the past once a prophecy has come to fruition. It's not, is it not? Agree, there are too many ways this prophecy can unfold. I don't see why. Alright. Much has transpired since you arrived at the lakes of Sagasti. Now Anon has summoned you and Julia of House Iniok to join him at the Blessed Waters. You have shown signs of great wisdom and patience during your stay in these lands, Anberlin and Julia. Anon says with a glimmer of solemnity in his voice. Both of you have gained understanding of how prophecies can guide our actions, and both of you face their fears, mastering them in different ways. I am hereby granting you the right to approach the High Council, Anon proclaims. May the All-Father inspire your speech as you beseech them. Cool! Oh. Alright, well, I mean, yeah. So there's frost arrows. And then after this, it doesn't matter. We'll grab our teaching fortifications. We'll grab party gifts. That's a nice, easy one. We'll cast frost arrows. Great. And then we'll proceed as planned. Alright, scouts. Fourth ring entered. Done. Commune with High Council, commune with High Council, commune. Together with Julia of House Iniok, we climb down the stairway of the last ziggurat, beholding the seat of the Archon High Council in the distance. Angelic statues and sacred trees flank your path, which winds down to an enormous fountain of creation. It is said, Julia whispers, that the Archons of the High Council have transcended physical shape, becoming a duality of light and soul. Commune with them, we will have to enter their shrine and await their calling. I will follow your lead, Anbuden. The last step of our journey lies before us. Okay. Beta feels pretty solid, so we're just gonna head in this direction. It's gonna take a while to get there, but that's okay. I assume something's gonna trigger, like, hey, deal with this fight. There we go. Go, you're headed there. Well, actually, I guess you're headed there. Are headed here. Done. We'll still try to collect good boy points.
Huh?
Nothing there. Great. Disenchant that. Yeah, I keep forgetting to make things. We'll grow you to grab. Oh, this could be a gold one. As a forester. So that... Yeah, nothing's boost. Well, I mean, you know, shrine, market, granary, mana, obelisk, mint. Not stonewall stuff now. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to rush these. Yeah. So, we'll see where this goes. Our hero leveled up. This is their ritual list. I think we then head down, also defense. Well, hold on. Cancel. So, this gives us regen. We are lacking in defense, strengthen, and to decompose, and to reincarnate, I guess. Might be better. Yeah, let's do that. We'll give you the summoning rod. You've got lightning strike. Well, here, you have lightning strike, so we'll give you the blizzard as well. Wait a turn, wait a turn. Wait a turn, cancel the Fountain of Creation. Ooh, food, farms provide mana. Celestial Rain, all units become wet. Negative status effects cleanse. Interesting. And if your farms provide gold and stability. And you automatically get this in your domain. Makes you weak to lightning, though. Pass, great. Shrine. There it is, Estate Hall. Let's go ahead and rush that. Don't need the golden mana right now. Okay. So if we build... So let's take a look real quick. At where are we slapping down the transmutation check? It doesn't get any boons. So I'm thinking right here. Alright, we're heading in this direction. We're heading in this direction. We're not under attack anymore, so at least for now. So you guys can actually head in this direction to help clear out this area. All that good. You're on a path. You're on a path. You're on a path. Go and explore. Great. I don't think there's anything Pensatorium can make. Artesian fortification. Sure. No reason not to. Right? End turn. There we go. Great. This now. Show Tome Library. We will go ahead, Nature, and grab Tome of Parents for Gaia's Chosen.
Give me a blanket of forest.
Beautiful. Anything else, like, be nice to have, but I don't think there's any of that I want to specifically lock in, right? Yeah. Well, food production and draft. I'll lock that in. We might run that. This way. There you go. They're going there. These guys can go ahead and clear out this. Quite happily. Great. We pop this, grab the gold line. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Granary's fine. Transmutation circle here into another... Oh, I have 2 Archon Blood. Oh. Really? Yeah, alright. So now we can go back and make the ultimate hammer, as far as I'm concerned. Right? Primary. Hammer. Death damage. Distracting. Diseased. Distracted. Marked. And then I have a choice of 2 points. I don't think poisoned matters. I do want diseased. Sunder defense, taunted, weakened, not a bad one. Or do I get lifesteal? I think I do lifesteal. We'll go ahead and start forging that. Great. Wait a turn. Here we go. Oh. In you go. Oh, you can go ahead and trigger that fight. Nope, disenchant. Let's see. Estate Hall. Mint. Stonewall. Ballista Towers. And I think we're good. I don't know if this is gonna last another 4 turns. Oh shit, this is literally it. Alright. Then you are deleted. You can go back to defending here, I guess. Granary. Boost the Estate Hall. Great. Rush that. Build this. Here, Garden of Bliss. Okay. Oh, it's a thingy. That's weird. It's a farm. Sure. Not there. Five, 4. Or 4. I'm actually kind of inclined to put it here. We'll do that. And we'll actually put this up front to crank the growth in this city. Stability's fine, I guess? That would be better? We might shuffle things around. A hero did level up with our Elementalist. All ability cooldowns, we made good use of that on the original playthrough. Pass, new skill available. Hey, would have been useful earlier. Great. Whispering Storm's return. Alright. Well, one here, one there. Alright, I mean, let's trigger these, I guess. Am I willing to wait 3 turns? More stability never hurt. I've got time. I'm willing to wait 3 turns. I want that hammer. Trigger this on the combat. Great. I'm just gonna disenchant everything now. You guys go here. Boost. Got the 3s. I am gonna need mana. There's no such thing as too much research. I don't think that triggers anything. I think. Do a Scholars Guild. Right? Like, man, I think down here we kind of do a mana thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, if not more. I think we do another Scholar's Guild here. I'll go ahead and rush that. Yep, this area is fine. This area is fine, and now this is kind of like a fast reaction force. So sleep, sleep, sleep. Great. More mana. Great. Might as well. Go ahead and rush that. Haste Berries are hero leveled up. This is our Ranger. Free Fortune. Versus Strength and Regen. We'll do 3 Fortune. Pass and turn. Great. You guys down here. Peace. Shred. And you guys can help defend this city. In this general area. Rush that. Battlements. Walls. Towers. Pass. Hair. Turn. Because. Oh, you popped. Research. Yeah, we're gonna crank the research. So her farm a forester. Oh, this one might be one then, because I'll have some farms and foresters on. Per adjacent conduit. Yeah, so Sacred Meadow here. Temple of Prophet here. No forests, but we can make forests. Check this out. Do. Great. It's all ready to cast. I think you already have an Awakened Pools, yes. Yeah, there's nothing I want to cast. So, and turn. Defense. 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 Alright. Sleep. 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 Forester. Don't care. Ah, we've got my pole hammer. There we go. Great. Garden of Bliss. That's 4. That's 4. If it's 4 either way, I'll go ahead and queue that up. Close. I need leggings on my main character. I'm not gonna take the time Wait for... Oh, no, he's got Hardy Greaves, which are fine. So he's pretty much done. I would argue... It does spirit damage. That's the problem. So what does this get? And decaying. I kind of feel like let's make the arrow first. So primary. And again, there's something about blow darts. I just find it vastly amusing. Death. And again. Now, blinded's a good one, but we definitely want decaying. Sorry. We want diseased, distracted, and marked. After that, blinded's not a bad one. Otherwise, it's weakened and then something else. Just straight up +1 range, or on them crit chance would be really good. We're not going to make that in time, so let's go ahead and start triggering these. Did I click the wrong thing? Start communion. Standing amid the grand statuary of the High Council, a radiant light enfolds your senses. See visions of flaring spirits, the words of debate echoing through your mind. They have shown signs of great promise. It matters not. The Diogai are not to be trusted. Godir. Why do they call us Diogai? They are not uniform, their voices in discords. The ways of the All-Father are manifold. Turiel warned us about their ambition. Mighty Orc. The task we burdened him with drowned him in shadows. There are shepherds among them, earnest and vigilant. There are butchers, hate-mongers, defilers. Okay. And then, I mean, just in case it triggers a fight, we want to keep our friends close. Here. Fires and army. Oh, did I miss? Alright, there. Start communion. As the radiant light returns, the council's debate continues. The beacon was abandoned, the luminaries darkened. The custodian's fallacy must not be repeated. Their war is our war. Our paths coalesce. They are acceptable to the voice of Nelfera. Urath. Okay. Anguish grapples even Emnor. The destiny foretells finality. Do their souls not long for the Alpha Elatas. Okay. Last seat. Great. Go ahead and rush that, because there's no reason not to. That's fine. Like, I could take the time. I don't think I need to. So, pass. New skill. Not a bad one. Could have used that a lot earlier. But you can see, now that we've triggered this Shadow Monument, we are kind of careening down this at a breakneck speed. Right? So, like I said, if I think there is a way to maybe give up the transformation, the transmutation, to grab the frost to begin with, and then just, you know, nature, materium, and shadow are your monuments, and you just clear out these 3 trees, and then you're ranking and research and that sort of thing, and you can just go from there. Speaking of, I'll rotate things around here. Yeah, there we go. That's the... That 900. Yeah, but I only gotta wait a turn and I can trigger this again. And then we get frost resistance. This gets food, draft, and production. We get +3 shadow affinity up to 8, I think. Or maybe it goes up to 6. But end turn. Trigger that. Great. Wish you could rush that, but I understand why you can't. Alright, so this might be the last step. Oh no, not gonna make it. One more turn. Alright. Wait. Wait. Great. Go ahead and rush that. Do I want to rush growth? Yes! Research. Great. Selecting research. Enchanted Bloom. Trigger guy is chosen. Don't think we're gonna get it, but I kind of want to, so we're gonna wait a turn. Oh, this is our other ritualist. Wow, reset these skills. Wizard King. Oh, he says. Huh. Again, initiative and adept. Grab both of these. I think we take a similar path. Cooldown 1. Starts in cooldown 1. Wait, what's the difference? Cooldown 1/1 can't be refreshed. 2/1. Oh, it doesn't take an action. I'll do that one. Whenever you cast a spell, it'll still become overcharge. I think I go down this route. Okay. Pass, end turn. Pass. Hey! There's the darts on our archer who's been with us forever. Primary again. And this time we'll make an orb for someone. I don't know who. I'm not gonna lie. That one. Oh no, that's kind of lightning-y. Alright, magic orb. Death pit. Well, hold on. That's fine. And then again, we definitely want decaying, distracted, and marked. Sorry, not decaying. Disease. After that, I don't think remorse is worth it. I'll do blinded. Go ahead and start forging that. We're not gonna get it. End turn. I'm just waiting to cast Gaia's Chosen. Great. There's the mint. There's that. Blacksmith. Armory. Now we need a conduit. But this cares about farce and swamp. There's nothing there. I might convert this back to something else. And throw the herbalist there. Archon Gate there. Golem Mine. Quarry. Oh, this... Wait. Shoot. I don't think the production's worth it. So I guess it doesn't matter. And so I guess that goes there. And then that's all we can queue up. Turn great. Now we need to cast it. Because it's hilarious. Oh no, we are casting it. Great. So now they're holy plants to use poison and frost for damage. New skill. Oh look! I don't think we have any magical organ units. That doesn't matter. We can't... I don't think we can make use of this anymore. Can we? Like, if I go in here, and I give it... Yeah. I have to be able to give them a Whispering Stone. Which makes me sad. Alright, so let's trigger this, which is hilarious. So if we take a look at our base units here... 150 hit points, nothing to sneeze at. Ton of damage. Incredibly hard to kill. Right? Every time they take a hit that's non-physical, they gain resistance to status protection. Once per turn. Right? They have a 25% chance to crit. They can heal. They cause decaying. They have blessed armor, so they start with inner grace and they have a ton of resistance. Their guy is chosen, so even more status resistance, more hit points. They have a holy aura, so that gives them more status resistance, and enemies around them take damage, which combined with other things that reduce prescient circles means the first hit is always negated. Crystal means they don't get negative status effects. Great, plus one resistance, and now it can go up to 11. Yeah. Alright, so let's trigger... Oh, we can't. One more turn. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe Mark, Distracted, Disease, Weakened, and Sunder Resistance is the way to go. Disenchanted Bloom. Show Tome Library. My Tomes by tier. Is there anything in Paradise I feel we absolutely need? Not really. So, I will just grab Grand Protection. Nothing I want to shuffle for. And we'll trigger here. Start communion. From the radiant light, a flaring wheel of eyes emerge. Its gaze petrifies your existence while you are here that counts as unified voice. Hark, Anbanan Wrangler, harbinger of need. The light that you sought is yet kindled inside. Be the torch that emblazes Mage Haven's beacon, signaling the return of the All-Father's host. Hark, Julia of House Enoch, progeny of autumn. The deadness of winter lies behind you. Fear not, step into the light, in menorah the buds of spring bloom. Vanishing in the light. It is done. While the words of the Archon High Council still resonate in your mind, reflect on the journey behind you. You've ascended the celestial rings, proving your endurance, valor, and wisdom. Now in the drizzle of the fountain of creation, you at last understand the words of my up there. Amnora is not this realm, nor the site of the High Council, nor any hallowed ground. It is a state of clarity and peace, a transformation of your inner spirit, the truth beyond the veils of reality. Imbued with this new meaning, your spirit becomes elevated, basking in the light of the well, until it reaches Amnor. Okay. I could have called a crusade. I don't know against who. So we won. Hey, lead a faction of Legion architects to victory while pure good. I forgot about that. So again, turn 156, done. There's our journey, done.
At long last, through displays of virtue and endurance, the first Godia set foot on the highest ring of Emnora. The Archon High Council, moved by the recounted tragedies of souls claimed in the Great Umbral War, set aside their reservations and decreed the return of the Archons to Magehaven. As the celestial battalions emerged from the world gates, the Pantheon stood in awe, and the umbral darkness that had shrouded their minds receded.
Okay. Custom ruler. Yeah. Ooh. Now, hold on. I'm wondering. There is... So that was the hidden achievement. Did not mean to get that. It just happened. Okay, no. So... One of the achievements for Renegade Ringleader is complete Rings of Nora while at pure evil alignment. Which makes me wonder... Select a trait. Artificer. I like Artificer Blessbringer. That's a new one. Grand Blessing. Oh, interesting. It allows you to summon a Blessed Dragon. We're not going to do Cryomancer Diviner. Gain Precognition. It uses everything. Summon a Vigil unit. Okay, that feels very powerful. Root Warden. That just feels hilarious. Oh, interesting. We can just break morale. Either of these two feel hilarious. I'm gonna grab Root Warden. We'll go ahead and ascend him. We'll check the rewards. We got 7 points. The new ones... Oh, did we not get Giant King stuff? Oh, it's here. Is there Giant King stuff I missed? Huh. Do I want the bodies? Banners. Banner. Ooh. Infusion. Alright, I think we have to grab the infusion stuff. Yes. What do I got left? Diviner trait. Oh! Yeah, I don't know if I can use that one. Oh my god. That is so powerful. Overcharge. Grant your spells overcharge at this turn. Okay. Mirror Veil. Reflects damage versus Inner Grace. Doesn't already have it. Oh boy. I definitely want Greater Farsight. And Fearless. Yeah, I think I just grabbed the infusions. Back. Great. Done.
Choose your destination.
Divine Intervention. Story Realm 2. This one's even harder. So lands on the coast of Sordoon. Land on the coast of Sordoon. Explore the ruins of Merida. The fallen empire of the Giant Kings. Reclaim the realm from the Umbral Abyss and fulfill a prophecy that will shape the war against Urna. Coastal Invasion, Ruins of Merida, Umbral Stronghold, low population, Urath's Graph, small underground. So, Umbral unit. So, the realm consists of a bigger landmass as to a small sea with smaller islands. The realm contains remnants of the fallen Empire of Merida, Meridan landmarks, and natural regions to the present. A powered version of the Umbral Abyss creeps over this realm, opening gates to an eldritch dimension to invading harms. Yet the Umbral Abyss, an increased amount of infestation and dwellings, suffer. Okay. Low population, so free cities are rare. Urath's Graps. So they're going to be Gloom Striders. So they're Umbral demons. So, oddly enough, we can go in with who we have. Right? So fire resistant, spirit resistance. Curse Eater just means they eat random negative effects and gain a little health from it. Disabled if the unit is burning. Well, that's fascinating. Right, so if you have Pure Soul, you can't grab it. And a small under. So the question becomes, do we go in with our previous giant and go just the same thing as before? Or do we create a new race? Right? So if I go back, right, create faction. We're gonna theory craft this. If I were to create a faction, right, I'd want to do ancient. Change trait. Oh, change trait. Clear it. No adaptation. Well, flaws. I don't think you want vulnerable to magic. Weak constitution can be gotten over. One in 10 are morale loss. So then we can't take cheerful or hold one. Doesn't mean we can't get something similar in other ways. Can't take bulwark. Can't take fast recuperation. I don't know. I feel like defense can be overcome. I think weak constitution can be overcome fairly easily, especially if we go like we're gonna go nature materia, right? I think we grab light-footed. Hardy, I don't think it's worth it. Can grab resistant. And then, hold on. Defense. What's offense? Oh, they're all 2. I was gonna say pack tactics is 2. Keen-sighted. Could get rid of resistant and instead take elusive and hardy? quick reflexes, so they hit hard and they're hard to hit. Resilient's not bad. Let's try Resilient. Confirm. So
What
we're
is the
no...
origin
Again,
of
I'd want to go Architects. I just don't know what I would pick. Alright. Because if we become undead, to show off the undead Titan, right? That means we know we're going to be doing Shadow. The problem becomes... Oh wait, I think I can just click this. Yeah. Search... Oh, is there a way... There we go, Tomes. By tier? There we go. Right? So we'd be looking at... Archon Prophecies is Prophecies, which isn't a bad one all around. Any others? No. And Tome of the Revenant. So we get undead units trapped in the city gain natural regeneration. So that would be just 5. Order and Shadow, we gain Soul Harvest. Necropolis. Undead Resentment. Interesting. Unholy Champion. Fallen Angels. And Revenant Whispers. That's the tier 4. I think that's the only... Yeah. Corruption. Yeah, so here's the, like, if we become undead, we are weak to fire and alright. So we kind of have to become undead. Oh, I can even do it this way, because it's just Shadow Tomes. So if we're facing... There's no... I don't think there's a way to... Ah. Oh! Oh, it's Whitehorn. Yeah, Frost and Blight, weak to Spirit and Fire. Immunity to poison and disease and become harmless. We almost have to take Shadow. Oh, we get to Kane much earlier. But it's... And it's all ranged units again. Wow, did not realize that. Alright, so you could do Necromancy. I don't know if you grab souls, though. Alright. Isn't there... Yeah, come Gloom Striders. Which They're weak to fire and spirit. An undead are weak to fire and spirit. Umbral demon unit. So we wouldn't get this. Home of the Revenant is the knowledge, so Chamber of the Right, Undead Resentment. So this is a unit enchantment. But you have to be undead to take advantage of it. This doesn't matter, it's a summon spell. This is an undead mythic unit. Huh. So Tome of Oblivion. Because then you can go Tome of the Eternal Lord. True Death Magic. Raise Undead Army. Withering Mist. Battlefield Reincarnation. If we look for unit type, can we do... I don't think... Dark? No. Here we go. All wildlife. Fiend. Umbral demons. What? Physical frost. Frost poison. Interesting. Tyrants do spirit. So there is still a build here where we go from something very similar.
Your journey starts here.
But with the undead. Right? And we focus on becoming undead. While still doing spirit, poison. Or maybe we don't do poison. Do we do poison? Maybe we pass on material? I know, I'm sitting here just talking and thinking. Maybe we pass on material. And go hard frost celestial. Right? Because we can still grab tomes. Thank you. Order. We can still grab Tome of Zeal. We can still grab Inquisition. We can still grab Prophecies. But instead of going Prosperity Archon, we do Tome of Prophecies because of this. Straight into Tome of the Revenant. Right? So let's look at this. So that would be, at the very least, right? Zeal, Inquisitor, Prophecies, Revenant. Done. Right? And then Shadow. Do you do Necrom? Well, for the necrotic projectiles, right? Because then that does allow you to potentially skip Tome of Cycles. Hold on. Blight Blade. Do we want to do blight damage? Alright. units, all wildlife, umbral demons. Yeah, weak to fire. So, like, we're gonna push that spirit damage. So, the frost and the decay don't matter. Right? So, nature-wise, we could pass on Tome of Roots. Still grab Tome of Glades. And Tome of Cycles. And call that good. Alright, so that's a tier 2. Might be bonus. Blades. Cycles. And then Shadow. I'm not sure. This is specifically magic attack. So here's the thing. If we don't go Glades, yeah, I'm not sure. See, we're not gonna go... We're not going evil. We do want to go the Great Transformation, because we have to grab... So we have to go the Great Transformation. So that is tier 3. So we have to go Great Transformation. And I spelled that. There we go, that's fine. Because we also, yeah, so we need Revenant. And then we can go Oblivion? Sorry. The Eternal War. Yeah. I'm not sure we want to go Shadow. Nature. Because that's the thing, right? Nature is archers. But so is Zeal, so we kind of have to. So if we take a look at Shadow Infinity, this affects wizards, so we can't do that. This affects wizards, so can't really do that. Doom Herald affects everyone. So we could go Doom Herald at tier 2. Right? Or Tome of Souls. Which again is mage units, not arrow units. See, but then we can't really make use of the Dew Depth Trench. And we're not gonna go Gloomstrider. We don't care about Gold Dark. Reaper. Well, I think we're getting ideas. So yeah, I think you still want enchantment. Zeal enchantment to start with. Inquisitor. Artificing. Glades, maybe? Prophecy's Great Transformation. Revenant. Cycles? Yeah, this is a weird one, huh? Alright, well, we'll mess with it, but we are done for the day. We'll start map 2 next time. We'll start in normal. We'll do the same thing we did this time. Normal, if I get stuck or I get my ass kicked, boom, we restart it on easy. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. If you're watching on YouTube, we are done for the day. If you're watching on Twitch, I will run ads, and we will... Oh, Twitch? You okay? See if there's anyone to raid. Otherwise, I'll be back Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Well, I mean, they're playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33, so I think we have to raid Simus. So let's go ahead and raid Simus.